Okay. So I posted in our Google Drive the feedback we got from the teacher.
Yes, I saw that.
And he was talking about our rate, and Shannon's been trying to figure out how we could change our formula so that we have the time factor in there.
Right.
But
I mean, the best way I could think of is anytime. I mean, I don't know how I could do it in that specific calculation. Like in the game ways, I mean, we could do it anytime they go up to the next level, multiply it by percentage, and
Yeah,
just that's the only way I could think of. I don't know how we want to do it, like for in that live calculation.
That's what I was thinking too, because that would make it quarterly since there's 4 levels. And so I was thinking if we raised the percentage of the loan to a 10% loan, and then did the compound, the quarterly interest, so it would still be a 2.5% quarterly interest that they're paying. We just have to figure out how to, we just have to figure out how to fix our algorithm and our matrix before we get started on the assignment. Otherwise, we're going to get ourselves confused.
Oh yeah, because that is our team assignment one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's see. Now is this I mean, yeah. I mean, it seems like he's highly suggesting doing it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't say do it, but he does say you might want to consider.
Yeah. I can share my screen. I've got the assignment up.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, is it showing? Okay, so I was just trying to think through it. I don't know that I've come up with the right answer yet or anything, but so for the formula or the function, you've got the loan balance, the rate, a compound period, and extra principal. Well, these two numbers are always going to be the same. It's going to be a rate of 10%,
right,
and a compound period of 4. So I don't know that they need to even be in there. We can just set them as variables, I think. I'm not positive.
I think he said something about that on my individual feedback for last week about, let me copy and paste really quick. Just about some of those variables that don't need that are like constants. What did he say?
Maybe I should put this in the drive.
Yeah.
Lesson 5 team assignment or class assignment.
Is it is it still lesson 5? I guess it is lesson 5. Did I already put it in?
Yeah. Well, I see yours. It talks about strings and equals, and
that's a different one. I might have just taken the wrong one and stuck it in.
Was it your individual feedback from your individual?
Oh yeah. That one was the thing that I copied and pasted. The thing I'm talking about too. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I pasted that one in there because it looks like that one was for lesson. Yeah, that one was for lesson 4, not lesson 5, anyways. So this is the correct one. I'll throw it in there.
Maybe these were all from lesson 4.
I don't know. But over here, the control cast is what does it say? Oh, I think it was actually just talking about it can only be one value. So if there's only can be one value, there's no need to have a call or pass it in. You can simply define it as a constant within your function.
Yeah. Where are you, Shannon? Were you copying and pasting something?
Yeah. I'm trying to upload it real quick. I got to close the file itself because I'm. Okay, let me just upload it into the drive real quick.
Okay. Are you going into this file that we're in, the lesson 5, or are you opening a new one?
I'm opening a new one. I called it change team
Okay.
assignment for lesson 5. Right, I have to think for a second. My ADD is kicking in.
She doesn't have ADD.
Yes, I do. We got that.
Yeah. We've never been
Just because
diagnosed.
the doctor hasn't
Self-diagnosed.
said it. Okay, let's see here.
It is cool. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so if I hit open with Google Docs, then can you guys open it?
Yeah, we should be able to if we get out of that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it open. Yep,
Oh
cool.
my goodness, my thing's being stupid.
Let's see. Calculate loan payment rate, compound period. I just don't know how to, because that's triggered by like an event. Would we be, because this algorithm, trying to calculate loan payment. Yeah, that's kind of weird that, because I guess we
Like
could
we
could have this calculation only appear that like at the like beginning or like maybe at the beginning of a level, but that seems like to defeat the purpose of being able to see your loan the whole time.
Right.
Why can't I
Should we
find
say
it?
they can only pay their loan once level?
That makes sense to me. That way we could at least put a like an event. Well, I mean, because it's not necessarily changing, is it? Is the price? It's only going to be as it, like each level they go up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My computer is not letting me into Google Docs, so I'm missing what you guys are saying.
No,
me
well, go out of that because he opened one first, so we're both in the one he opened.
Well, no, mine keeps going back and forth between my 2 Google accounts. It won't let me log out of one of them. But let me see if I can get in here.
Oh, I didn't even know that opens it as a. I didn't even notice you're looking at the same document as I was.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean there's? Did I create 2 of them?
So there's 2 of them, so I don't think.
Well, Shannon.
I'm gonna.
I think
delete
when
this
Shannon opened one, it created another one.
There's 3 of them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get into the same one you guys are in, and I'm not getting into it. Oh, there we are.
Let me delete the other ones. I think this is.
Yeah, one of them was the one that created when you download it, and then she opened it in Google Docs, or you open it, you both do.
Okay.
Compound period plus extra principal.
So you should be able to take the loan balance. So you take the rate divided by the compound period. So that would be, see, it makes it confusing because of the percentages. But it would be basically it'd be 0.10 divided by 0.04, which should give you 0.0025, or sorry, 0.025. So, which is a number we could slap in there, you know, without doing that division there. But if we want to show that we're doing it.
But I mean, could we say that you can only make the payment once a level, and it'll be, if there's a balance in your loan, you're paying 2.5, and then just put the rate in our calculation instead of having to have it in a passed in.
Yeah, just put it in there.
Because
I just think we need to have them assigned as variables somewhere, because otherwise he's not going to see that's what we're doing.
Well, if it's in the calculation, and we'd have to explain it, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like because I mean, it kind of makes sense to me if we. Oh, maybe we did what you were saying. Most rates up here, like interest is calculated.
Well, we could take them out of the function parameters and just have them as variables that are used in the actual calculation.
Right. But then is that going to take it? It shouldn't take it away from. So we got how many do we have going in there? Loan balance rate, compound, extra principal.
And we're okay to just have two because their example only has height and width,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I think the best option is to just kind of simplify to not make it. I feel like having it once a period and just I think that kind of takes it down a little bit.
So
and then we're not loan sharks if it's 10%, but they only pay 2.5% every quarter. So if they paid off early, they're paying less, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're only paying 2.5% on a 10% loan, we're not loan sharks.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, and we're going to end up having to fix our matrix, I think, but maybe should we go ahead and get started on see how far we can get on the assignment?
Yeah, let's take a crack at it. And then as we get to points where we can't push farther, then we'll just have to, I think, just address it when we get there.
So Kenji, have you used test classes before in NetBeans, or is this the first time?
This is my first time.
Okay, so you might want to do the typing because it has you download the JUnit as part of the instructions, and we both have that already.
Okay.
So
does it have it already, like in the directions? Will it tell me the steps to do so?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think let me pull up so many stinking tabs up.
Yeah.
Yep, and I will share my screen. Doesn't matter. Okay. I just pulled just a second ago, so
Okay.
should be good.
Okay, so I could read the assignment. Okay. So in this assignment, you'll work with your team to create each of the control layer classes you defined in the control layer UML class diagram for your program in the last lesson. In addition, you will implement, test, and deploy the control function you designed in the team assignment in the last team assignment. Okay, so open up your team project in NetBeans.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
And then you pull the latest, which you did. Create a new package for your control layer if you haven't already. So use the same naming functions, So you're going to highlight the control packages, source package. Yeah. I'm gonna move this to a bigger screen. I can't see that.
So make sure you highlight source packages and then right click and new Java package. Yeah. Package, yeah.
There you go. Okay, so then you're gonna want to name it BYUI.CIT260 bandmanager dot
capital M.
No, small band.
Yeah, capital M.
Yeah, small b, capital M. Dot control
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you want to right click the control and create a class. So, and we're going to do, are we calling it bank class or banking class?
We called it banking control, not class.
Or control,
I think
yeah,
we called
banking
it
control.
banking control because we were going to do all money things there.
Okay.
So just like loan stuff.
Right.
Banking control.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to do that one for now.
Well, should we just get them all done real quick? We
Well,
just
I guess-
create all our classes like it says. So if you do another one, it'd be
Okay.
game control.
Java class.
Hmm.
And you want to read them off for me?
Game control. And then equipment control. And then map control. And then performance control.
Okay.
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 Okay, Shannon, so we're on number 2.
Okay, so it just tells us that we've already done the first 4 steps of the function development process, and now we're going to do the last 3, which are translate the algorithm into code, create and run the text cases to verify that the code's working, and deploy the changes to the repository. Okay, so find the control layer class that you're going to use, which is the banking, and an example. I'm sorry, I'll just read everything. Find the control layer class in the control layer UML class diagram that contains the function signature of the function that you developed in the, that is so long, the algorithm for the test team assignment. In the example program, we developed an algorithm for the calc volume barrel function. In the inventory control class, here is the function signature as defined in the UML class diagram. So it's got a picture of the signature, which was the plus calc volume and then height and diameter in parentheses, semicolon double. In NetBeans, open the project navigator window and scroll down and locate the control layer class that contains the function that you'll be implementing. So you just need to be in the test class that was just created.
The banking one.
Or the the banking control class. Yeah, okay. And then you're going to be 2 lines below where it says public class banking control.
Still within the...
Yeah, within the thing. Okay. Okay, so then we got to define our function signature. And it goes through and explains how to do it. But you want your modifier, which is public or private. And I did public. I was playing around in my sandbox and I did private and the test wouldn't work, so I had to change it to public.
Well, is the plus public? The plus,
Yeah, but
in our
in our
UML, they're all plus.
Not when I looked at it. The banking one was minus.
No, look at it again. They're all plus. In the banking control,
Mm-hmm.
it's
I looked
plus.
at it in our Google Drive and I thought it was a minus. Okay, so you want that to be public.
Got it. So my just...
Maybe you were looking at
Yeah, you...
public,
So this is... Are we talking about this part or are we talking about down here we want this to be public?
Right there. Yeah. You know, type the word public. And then our return type was a double. And then our function name, which was calc loan payment. And then in the parentheses, we need our parameters, which right now, if it works the way we were hoping it does, we just have loan balance. And
I don't know if it matters, but I think you don't want that space there between the parentheses and the...
Oh, right here.
Like,
Excuse me.
um,
Right after payment.
right after payment. Yeah, it'd be a parenthesis. Right next to the T, you want your parenthesis. There you
You
go.
got it. Okay, so and then extra principal. Okay,
And those are the only two in there, right?
right for now, unless we find out it doesn't work that way. Okay, so then it goes through and it explains how you map the function signature from the URL class diagram. So it's just pointing out that the plus symbol is the public. And obviously the return type's the double. And then your function name. I'm not reading everything.
Right. For the loan balance and extra principal, do I need to put doubles in front of them?
Yeah.
Yes. And you don't want that semicolon at the end. You're going to put a curly brace.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, and then you want one more. Yeah, you got your closing curly brace. Okay, so then there's a diagram with arrows pointing from the UML class to the actual Java code in there. So now I'm on number 4. And this is where I think it's going to get ugly. Because it says to copy the algorithm that we defined in our assignment into, yeah. So I guess we'll just work through it.
Why do you think it's going to get ugly?
Because I'm a pessimist.
Well,
at least you know. At least you know. It's definitely not as nice looking as it was.
yeah.
Okay, so now you want to get rid of the word begin. And then just start with that rate and just move it over to where you want it, I guess.
Well,
we don't,
the rate wouldn't be there. Would the rate be there yet? I don't think we call I don't think we should be doing the variables yet. We're just doing the ifs first.
I thought you always did the variables at the top of a function.
Mm-mm.
Where do they go?
Go look, Shannon. If you got NetBeans open, go look at our old repository, and you can see our finished one. Okay, so you have to get right under your function that you just called.
Right here.
And yeah, because you want to tab in so that you're about under the B, somewhere around there.
Under the D?
And then under the B in public.
Oh.
CUB. And that's where you'll start your if.
Well, he's already got the if right there. He just needs to
this. Okay,
modify it.
We just want to tab them over.
I know, Shannon. I'm just saying. Right, just tab over.
Okay, so
if parentheses.
wait, he's lining them up. Okay.
Oh, no, is this where we want them? Because normally I would just tab one.
Yeah,
we want them right there.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
I mean, it doesn't. However you think.
I mean, I did it right under the B, so that's where it's gonna go.
That's just where it was on mine. Wherever it naturally tabs is fine.
Let me see there. Let me just look at this really quick. Oh, they did 2 tabs, it looks like. Just gross looking.
Yeah.
I don't know why you did that. Sure, there's a reason.
Go here, let's be anal for a sec. Go click after your first curly brace.
My first curly brace here?
And then, and then hit return twice. And so you're right where you should be. I just wanted to see if it put you in that same spot. So don't mind me.
Do you want me to move it back? Is that good where it is?
Yeah, now it's got extra.
Yeah, that's, you can delete those 2 spaces, but
2 lines, you mean?
you're good. Okay, so right after the if, first if, you'd put, so space, and then bracket or parenthesis, and delete the, or well, inside your parentheses, you're going to type loan balance.
Are we getting rid of this one?
Well, you can get rid of that
Or you
second
can back it up
parenthesis.
so it's inside.
Yeah, get rid of the and
Just
the
back it up.
second parenthesis.
This is what we want, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if loan balance less than 0 inside your parentheses.
Less than 0. Oh, is all this inside the parentheses? I need to just look at this.
Yeah, I will be. It's going to be for your code. It's going to be inside the
Got it.
parentheses.
Should I just move all this stuff inside here? If
Yeah.
loan balance, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, now you need to get rid of that or and put 2 lines because now we're writing Java code. And that's not. So what was it? 2 lines? 2 straight up
Yeah.
lines?
Yep.
So
A pipe?
space and then 2 lines.
Yep.
Right, pipes. Yeah, sorry. Or loan balance. You got a space and write loan balance again. Greater than 25,000. Then and then get rid of that then.
Really?
Okay, and then on the next line you'll just say return and it's small letters.
So then
Small
this,
return. That gets rid of, yeah. And you actually would tab in for the return. Yeah, there you go. And then you need a semicolon after your 999.
No, he needs a curly bracket. After, or
He does need a
oh,
curly
yeah.
bracket, but he,
sorry, he
Well,
needs a
I-
semicolon there, but he needs a curly bracket after
Yeah.
the 25,000.
yeah.
got it.
Well, you need a parenthesis and then a,
Yeah.
you need a parenthesis and then an outgoing curly bracket because you're going to wrap that whole if statement in curly braces.
Gotcha. The whole if statement. Let me look at this.
So
Is this not what we're going off of?
Well, that's an
no,
algorithm.
that's it.
Oh, okay. This is what we're
We're
going off.
changing that to code. Yeah. Right.
Got it. Okay.
Man, the delay is really annoying because you and I keep saying the same thing, just a second apart.
I know. That's okay. We'll deal with it.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna close here, and then so we're gonna do this.
Now, since the rate's going to be inside our
yeah, where we getting
actual
rid of this one?
function, we don't need an if. Yeah.
Okay. You want this right
we don't need
under,
that either.
or are we getting rid of this completely?
No, you can leave. You always leave a space.
Okay,
A
and
line.
we're getting rid of
But
this
he
one.
needs
Though,
to
yeah.
get rid of all those words, yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, we're getting rid of those.
Yeah. So then, if principal. What is or is it
The
or?
lines again.
Is it just lines?
Uh-huh.
Oh, 25,000.
Yep.
We're getting rid of
Pipes,
this.
whatever you call
And parentheses, curly. And we're getting rid of this. Where didn't we have? Oh, is that for this one? That's just in where it's placed.
it. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's not where I want you to go.
Yeah. I think it stuck it on the outside of your stuff out there.
Is that correct so far?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So now we're going to
So now
define our
we're actually
variables.
writing-
I should just. Oh, let's do this. Are we literally just doing what we had before? Just these guys? Or how,
Yeah, rate is 0.10 and yeah.
did they define them in here? Oh yeah, they did that at the bottom. So we just need to doubles right here. Of course. Okay, is that,
So you want the
So
word
you gotta call
double.
double.
yeah, double equals and then semi.
Mm. Yeah.
And then we're going back to return, yeah. So what do we need to, because this is.
So now, so that you just defined them, now you're doing your actual formula.
Gotcha. So that's still just double. Just goes right under it, right? In the same spacing.
Yeah, right.
Equals. No.
So is that formula right now, Shannon?
Take
Um,
balance. So rate.
It should be.
Compound period 0.05 plus extra principal.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Compound period needs to be a 4.
This just needs to be number 4.
No, your variable instead of 0.025, it needs to be 4 because it's going to take the 0.10 divided by 4. Yeah. I don't know if we have to make it 0.04. You know, when I was doing the calculations on a calculator, it wasn't giving me what I wanted.
Well, let's run it and see what all it is. This.
Or can't we run it?
Because one of these, no, one of them has. I remember seeing this. There's a spelling error somewhere.
Well, your return can't
This
be
one.
capital letters.
This one needs to be not. And you may want to check on your. I remember seeing it on your on this page too. This is. I don't know if it matters over here. You had an extra D there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your return needs to be small.
And you need a semicolon after that loan payment.
Thank you.
Sometimes when you copy and paste, try going over to your plus symbol and
Yeah,
delete it and then put it back in. And maybe the division symbol too.
That's okay. Boom. It's something to do with this compound period.
Maybe the multiply also, but it shouldn't.
Oh, because one's comp period and one's compound period. You gotta change your variable name.
Where's it here? Oh, gotcha. Thank you. What do you want to do?
Comp period's fine.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Illegal start of expression.
Oh, you've got a space. No, that's okay.
What's the difference between these two?
Oh, you need extra principal before the 25,000. You need to put that word extra principal in there.
Before the greater than sign.
Or before the greater than.
Gotcha. Gotcha. This helps if I spell it correctly. Extra, did I still spell it correctly? Yeah. Did I?
That's the problem.
Principal, what does it say? Variable extra principal location class cannot find symbol. Where did we need to
Declare it?
Yeah, we need to probably put in, because this is going to be a user input, isn't it?
Oh no, you've got it spelled wrong in the top. That very first line.
Yeah, that's it.
How do you spell that type of principal?
This is a principal for a school, isn't it? Or maybe the other one is. I think this one's right. I think that's correct.
It's,
I did it right here too.
yeah, I think you're right.
It's principal, yeah. It's actually with a LE.
Is it? Is it really? What did it? Just
Yeah,
out of
I just
curiosity.
looked up principal and interest, and it comes up with PLE.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, at least it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this then, just for sake of time. Okay, so if I hit play, is it gonna go do it?
So,
No, we have to do a test.
no, because, yeah, because we haven't given it any values to
Oh
pass
yeah.
in.
Yep.
Okay, so you're ready for the next step?
Oh, hopefully, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, and go ahead and hit save on that.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've translated everything. I'm going to scroll down. Da-da-da. Okay, I'm on step 6, create unit test.
Mhm.
So next we need to test and verify the function is working as specified in the matrix. This is often referred to as unit testing. This is done by creating special programs with classes that contain functions to run each test, case defined in the matrix. This unit test program can then be run at any time to verify that functions we developed are working correctly. Normally, the test unit program is run anytime a change is made to the code in one of the functions in the control layer. Java comes shipped with a special library framework called JUnit that allows us to easily create and automate the running of a unit test program. You will need to make sure that JUnit test packages are included. Okay, follow these steps. Okay, so in the Project Navigator window, right-click on the control class that contains the function you just created in the previous step and select Tools and then Create Update Tests. Okay, so you want to uncheck the boxes that say Test Class Initializer and Test Class Finalizer. And I think the top one too, those top two tests. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I think mine was unchecked. Do you remember anything, Wendy?
Is it not saying?
Oh yeah, the picture
No.
is got them unchecked in the picture
Pictures.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
So okay, so those are all unchecked. So now hit OK.
Wait, don't okay yet.
Oh, why, Wendy?
Well, it's okay. I was saying something wrong.
I
so
mean,
never-
I
never
I
mind.
saved it so I can load it from where we were if we need to.
No,
Well,
you
you must already
had the picture and it had that. Sorry, it had that blue box around one, and I thought it was checked. So we're good.
Okay, you must already have the JUnit because it's not coming up with that box for you to download it.
Okay. I think it was because when I did the initial download, instead of when we were doing the problems, I had the basic one, and then when I re-downloaded it, I did everything to make sure that I
Right.
wasn't missing anything when we redid that. So that's
Okay.
probably it. So that works.
Okay. So now you just want to go to your test packages to the one that was added.
Oh, here? No.
What's
you
Lead
close
me.
down your some of those other ones because they're taking up so much room on the right there. I mean on the left. No,
The
keep
model.
over there. Yeah. Okay, so scroll down
Down.
or go down.
Oh, here we go.
And see
Okay,
test
gotcha.
packages. There you go.
That's what you mean. Cool.
Okay, so then hit the plus and open up that one. Also open up the control one. So the plus sign, there you go. So now you want to open, and I think it might already be open. You've got a lot of files open up top. You've got your bank control and
on your right?
where you're actually on the right, where you're working in all the folder, the things you're actually
this
working
stuff?
in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'd
So
close like the ones you're not using.
You guys just don't keep everything open all the time.
I have like a sandbox in our old one, and I have to close everything or I start typing in the wrong one.
Holy cow, this would take a day and a half. Oops.
Okay.
What is that? Oh yeah, nope, definitely don't need that one. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so you're in the control test one. Okay.
Yep.
Yours worked. Mine, when I did this, mine made me type all of this stuff in.
That's a hard life you live.
It is, but
You're right.
at least I learned what I was doing. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so it says open the test class. Notice that it has functions to be tested in the control layer class. Inside of each of these functions, a template of code is there to run a single test case. Okay, so here's where we got to put the numbers in to see if it'll run our test cases.
Got it.
So if you want to start with loan balance, so our first test case in our thing we turned in, it's 2,000. Extra principal was 1,000. The expected result should be, if I put it in there. Actually, we might have to do some calculating to figure it out.
Are you?
So
Are you looking at the matrix?
Yeah, but see, I see a problem. There's no rate, and there's no.
Shouldn't that already?
Content.
Oh, over here.
It's going to be
Oh,
in
no,
the
that's
function though.
Yeah, isn't it already? Because we don't have to. It's not an input.
Yeah.
It's already in there.
Yeah. Okay. So let me. I don't have it
So the
calculated.
expected thing is, isn't it 1,050?
Where'd you get that?
So that's what we have from our matrix we turned in. It says test case 1, the total was
It's like
1,050.
the bottom half down here. You should. Oh, yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, I guess since we were using 2.5 already, that should work.
Mm-hmm.
So these ones won't work though because so did we do 0.025 though?
They're all going to be that.
Right, but I'm saying, and I can't remember if we wrote that if inside of our control. I'm just gonna look really. Is that gonna mess it up if I just move? Oh, I guess I can just do this, huh? Did we declare?
Well, see, it's gonna perform a calculation to get the 0.0.
Okay.
It's supposed to anyway.
Okay.
That's the part I'm worried about.
Well,
okay, so now you want to get rid of that fail line.
just this completely.
Yeah. Okay.
What number are you on now, Shannon?
She's
I'm
on
on
7
7, yeah.
from step whatever. What is this step? I don't know.
Step 6, I think.
Okay.
Okay, should be able to, I mean, we put everything in. There's a lot of rating that maybe everybody needs to do when you're doing your individual assignment. But we do need to add, we could just run this real quick and see what it does before we add the test case number to it.
Yep. Works for me.
Go over to the test case package or the test package.
I've no like over.
On the
I have
left.
no idea what you're talking about. Over
Right
here.
there. Yeah. Right click there and hit test file. See if we get a big fat red error.
Successful one time. But
Why did it
is it
come
supposed
up
to tell
with the, Wendy, why it's supposed to come up with a big green bar that says 100%?
I wonder if doesn't have the window that shows that. Let me do it on our old one and see what comes up.
You have 2 windows down there.
This one I can get rid of. This is just telling me the updates for when I pulled it down.
Okay.
There's a test result window that doesn't have showing.
Yeah, how do we get that? Maybe down there in the left, bottom left. Test results. How do you get windows to come up? There's got to be somewhere else.
Mine just automatically came up when I tested.
No, this is something different. Um,
I'm looking through the window thing
try
up
it
there,
again.
and it doesn't say.
Test file.
Mhm.
What are these things?
Nope.
Open test result window right there.
There we go. It
I did it.
passed.
But shouldn't it tell us? Why is
Oh,
it?
cool.
Shouldn't it tell us a number?
No,
the
it only
test
tells you a
passed.
number if it fails. For some reason. If it
What is
fails,
that?
then it tells you like
0.055.
put the wrong number, put like 1,000 in loan balance and run it again and see what it shows you when it fails.
It just shows
So
us
then it
the-
tells you what it expected and what it got.
Oh, here we go. So expected was. So that's okay. So that's just telling us that. Okay, so that is what came up then. Is
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
because we have the expected result. What if we didn't have expected
Right.
result? Would it tell us what the answer?
Then it
would be?
tells you that, and then you have to, yeah. No, then you got to debug it, which is another huge fun thing.
Okay, so we're supposed to put these in as test cases.
Uh-huh.
So
Meaning.
if you right underneath, I'm down on number 8. Just a little bit farther down. Okay, yeah. See how they have test case number 1.
Mhm.
Um,
So we had these. So it's basically they're doing what we had already done on our
Right.
matrix. Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So do we need to go through each one? Is that what it's saying? We print 2 lines.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Are we supposed to put this outcome somewhere?
We'll give him the. We'll give him our. He can go to our NetBeans or GitHub and make
GitHub.
sure it runs right.
So do we just run through these numbers then? Is that what we're doing next?
Yeah,
we're gonna
but
make a
first we
test
gotta
case
fix-
for each one.
What do we need to fix?
So right after that, calculate payment. The next line above you, where you're at. No, one down. So right at the end of that line, hit
Like-
return,
Okay.
and then type. Do a what's it called?
Comment.
Comment. Yeah. And just say test case 1.
So do we just do multiple of these? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
but there's more to it. So go ahead and hit return again from there. And now you want to type system.out .println.
System needs to be capitalized.
Okay, and then in the parentheses, do a quotes /T, /T, test case number 1.
Is that T test case or is that test case? Like that
T
or
and
like
then
this?
test. Nope, you want a small t and then a capital test case. Yeah, just like that. Number 1. Number 1, yeah. And then a semicolon at the end. And then you could hit return there if you want to make a space. Okay, so then those 2 lines that you just added, we'll have to add for each. So actually you could copy that whole thing, the entire thing.
Oh, this whole thing, the whole shebang?
Yeah.
Like how whole shebang?
No, everything from
Public to here?
No,
I
just
think everything
case.
just from test case. Yeah, test case 1, your comments.
That shebang?
Yeah. Copy that. And you don't want those bottom 2 brackets. Yeah, just copy all that. And then paste it right underneath, just above that bracket, that top bracket. The 2 bottom ones, you want to be above the top one. So you're inside that block, yeah.
Got it. Do we want it on the same? Just like that? Oh,
There you go. Yep. Now change that to test case 2. And then change the one below it to test case 2 also. Okay, and then
We have
our-
8 test cases.
well, yeah, do we?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Is there
3,
not a way
4,
to
5.
finish that?
Let me
Because
see.
why?
Can we type in the stuff for test case 2 and run it just to make sure there wasn't
Yeah.
some
Yeah, we
line
should
that
probably do
forgot?
it one at a time.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have us skip the one that's checking for the interest rate because that's never gonna change. And go to the next one. And unless somebody screwed this up, it's saying that the loan balance is 500,000.
Wait, you're skipping
think-
what?
I'm skipping the one where we're testing the interest rate because we don't have an if statement for that. You know, because it's always going to be 2.5. Okay, so then the extra principal, we had 0. Am I looking at the right one?
Is it test case number 4 that you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she skipped 3.
Why would we have
You
no
skipped 2
extra?
and 3?
She said, I thought she said a reason for 2, but it's kind of weird that this isn't the same as this.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip number 2.
Because we were testing for an interest rate that we were passing in, and then we changed that.
Yeah. So I don't think
So
he's
really
going to
we're-
match these to our matrix. We'll probably do whatever we want.
Oh, I think I want to talk to him. I mean, we don't all have to do it, so I don't want to turn in yet, but I'm hoping to talk to him online and just, or, you know, in a Google Hangout.
There's a class today, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
So
should
let's
we
just
just,
get it as far as we can, and then we'll ask him.
Well,
we're
if
on the
anything,
right
I
track.
mean, is this the right way to do it? To have it in the same one as the test 1 and test 2? Is there a way to
That's
create
what I
2
wanna-
individual instances? Because it seems
That's-
like
yeah, that's why I wanted to put the numbers in and run it and see what it does to us.
okay. Sounds good. What do you what do you want me to put in these ones?
Yeah, all those red things. What, can you hover over one of those red things?
It's because it's already defined up above.
Oh, so I wonder if we have to take double off of all
Oh,
of them.
it said in there was something that we didn't have to do twice because it was defined.
All right, maybe we better read the directions.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so starting at number 8.
It's
they
right
show,
under
show us how to do
second
test case
paragraph
1.
down here.
Okay.
That's
So where are you at? Where are you looking at?
right at it's talking about how it defines we define height and diameter input variables, and then they're talking about all the steps they did here. So down here, the code you write for all the unit test cases is very similar to the unit case for case 1. Copy the code in case, and then basically below, modify the copied code to create unit test case 2. This code for unit test 2. So what do they take away? Yep, there's no doubles there like they had on the first one. Copy and changing copy code. Notice that we did not need to create new variables for the inputs and outputs. All we did is assign values of the input and output defined in the test matrix of test 2 to their respective input and output variables. We then deleted the statement that created a new instance of inventory control class, since we can reuse the same instance created for test case 1. So looking at the difference between this one and that one, they took away all the doubles, which is that, and then they didn't do expected results. So they did right here. Results, boom, results.
They didn't do that instant variable. That inventory control instance new, they took that out,
Yeah.
right?
So we need to take these out. Take this out. And remind me, this one, this banking.
Take that
instance.
whole line out,
Yeah,
yeah.
whole result.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That look good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's try.
We need to put our numbers in.
Oh yeah.
So let's do test case 2 is 0 loan balance.
So these ones we expect it to be a failure, though, right?
Right.
No.
No, well, we expect it
No.
to pass. It'll pass the test showing that it
Okay.
failed. So
Okay.
0, let's see, we expect our expected
Right.
results were 0. Why did we do that? Everything's 0 on this one.
Because you were, it looks like you were doing for your test matrix, because you, some of them you need to have
Oh, the
specific
loan
things of
amount.
why they fail. I think you're doing it for, I don't know where you're talking about.
Yeah, the loan amount needed to be greater than 0 is what we were testing.
Yeah, so if the loan amount isn't, then it's going to fail, because everything, I mean, you could have put other stuff in here, but you're saying that it stops at loan amount anyways because it fails there. Because
Right.
so I think what you guys did is you just ended up throwing zeros because it didn't really matter, because it's going to fail there and not get to those anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now we
could
got
put stuff in
marked
there.
off for that. So you
Did
know
you?
what? We need to change our, yeah, we remember we lost a point because our algorithm said that it can't be, or something about it had to be 0 or can't be less than 0. And we were wrong. Let me go up. I need to look at our algorithm real fast. It says if the loan balance is less than 0, wait, I'm gonna look at what his feedback was.
I didn't see anything.
Test matrix indicates that he said the test matrix indicates that a balance amount of 0 is invalid. In the pseudocode, the test for an invalid balance amount checks for less than 0, meaning that it will allow a 0 balance. So it's not, our test matrix said that it was invalid, but
So you needed to
it
have
was
this,
allowing for that.
you needed to have this be like a -1 or something.
I
Because
think, or a 1, yeah.
yeah, it has to be something negative, because you have it 0 is okay, but everything
Mhm.
less than that is not.
Right. So we should probably be testing less than 1 or -1.
Yeah, just like a -1. I don't know if you need to change that or anything.
I don't either. I'll ask him that, but we should change it in our code.
So let's do loan balance -1, 0,
Yeah.
expected result 0. Does that look good?
Will the expected result, will the result still be 0 though?
Or is it going to be fail? I don't know. Can we make that a thing?
Well, it has to pass this test. So we just have to know if we put a -1 in, what, actually just go ahead and run it. It'll tell us what it got. When it fails, it'll tell us
Got
what
it.
it got.
Yep.
So what did it expect?
Expected 0, but was -999.
So let's stick.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that because
That's a failure because we have it.
that's what we were
Shannon, we
having
know
it
why. Were you
return?
talking to somebody?
I know. I was wondering if it was
Now we're-
because we were having it return -999.
I think so. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's correct.
So can you calculate it, Shannon?
Yeah. Okay, so the loan balance is 0, everything's 0. Oh wait, no, loan balance
loan balance is
-1.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Good thing I did all the calculations already on my. I think I did. I think I did it right. Okay, I mean, this isn't terrible. Because pretty much what we've done is we create all those, making control, and we just ended up having it all print out, doing just changing the variables. Print the equation.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
this is still,
getting -0.025 is what we expect.
Okay.
point. Say that one more time.
-0.025.
Yeah, that sounds right, because if it's going to times 1 or -1 times 0.0125, which is that. It's math and stuff. Okay. So failed because it's still returning negative because it's
Oh, do we put the -999 when we know it's going to fail?
That's what we did in our program. Yeah.
yeah, we have it because it's whenever I think what we have is that should be right though, shouldn't it? Because
Yeah, it should be right.
because we have the -99 to set, like when that comes up, then we deliver the message or whatever of that
Yeah,
it's-
because we expect it to fail, so we should say an expected results negative 999 if we're going to give it a result.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
that makes sense to me. Cool.
Mm,
Okay.
So then I can just do this one. Maybe we do 2. It's gonna be 3. This isn't too bad. It's just time consuming.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do. Okay, go ahead. Hit me.
Okay, so 500,000
Right.
extra
Right.
principal. We have 0.
And that should be
Got
probably
some
that.
boring tests. Yep, expected 999. So we only have one test that we actually come up with a real number.
I think you
What
should
about our
have.
boundary
You
test?
should. Yeah, I was gonna say you should have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Because if let me take a look.
the boundary test.
Yeah, these 2 should be because these is technically correct. It's just the lowest you can do and the highest, and that's see. Oh wait, is this mine? No, that's yours.
Okay,
Yeah, so these are these are real. Cool.
okay.
Okay, well it might just be faster just to do this, and then okay, 500,000 extra principal 0. That's just correct, right?
Mhm.
Because we
Yeah.
expect it to fail. So we can Control F6. It's gonna test. Test 3 is all passed. So we'll go down 2 more. 1, 2. Right? No, 3. I think I did. There's 2 in between. Do that again. Change this to take case. Oh, I don't think I changed that. I did 4, 4, and then this is going to be for 4. Is that right? Because did we skip
skipped
one?
one.
Which one did we skip? We skipped.
Yeah, because we were
Number 3.
testing for rate on number 2. Oh, number 3.
We skipped number
3.
3. So
Right.
are you okay if I just do this really quick? So okay, so really quick, this isn't correct because you guys have them right? Is that or you're failing at rate? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All the other ones are right. Okay, cool. So that's correct. How do we change that then though? Because I can't change. So this is not a thing anymore. This isn't going to be.
Yeah,
This whole
we
row
just
is
leave that
gone.
one out.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
That's one thing I want to ask him about tonight in the meeting too.
here's what we had, or if we can change stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. If since we did it the way we did it, if we can just test for those 2 parameters and leave that out.
Mhm.
0, and then that's correct because we're expecting it to fail. This test 4 is going to be 500,000. Yeah, and then principal is 0. It's going to be that. So we'll go down 1, 2, and 5.
You should run them in between each one just to make sure.
It should. Yeah, I can do that. It should tell us down here. It'll tell us which one specifically fails because this one's not. So what
Yeah,
does that?
that's true.
So it says
But it was expecting 999, but it got a real
Was.
answer.
because we haven't changed the rate on here for test case 4 because this is going to come up with a real number because it's actually timesing this by because we can't change the rate.
Because that's why we
So
is that
Is that why we skipped it? I mean, that makes sense to me.
let's see.
That should be number. No, that's number 4. Is it? Well, I guess you're right. Maybe I should do one each time.
I think it's supposed to fail for 500,000 or 50. It's supposed to fail because we set a limit of 25,000.
I'm gonna do what you said because
Yeah. How come that's failing?
I have insert on.
Well, it's getting an actual answer for some reason.
It's this one because this
The
isn't going to
one-
fail. It's the 500,000 points. Oh, because that's not right. It is going to come out with this number. It should be 12500.
So it should be failing before it gets to that point, right? And the expected result
Right.
should be negative
Oh,
999.
because what did we put for
The
the
loan balance wasn't supposed to be greater than 2,500 or
Right.
25,000. I mean,
But did we not say that, or did we?
Let's look at
let's
your
go up. Yeah,
Or
your
go
other
into the-
file.
the banking control class.
Oh, I minimized it.
You can just click on it on the top in the green tabs.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it says right here.
If loan balance is-
greater than
Oh,
25,000.
we're
Loan
supposed to
balance is
say
great.
not. If we're supposed to say a not, right?
No, loan balance,
Or-
if the loan balance is greater than 25,000,
Oh,
it's
no.
supposed to fail.
Right.
So if loan balance is less than 0, it'll fail. Or if the loan balance is less than,
Greater than
Yes.
25.
that says if loan balance is less than.
No, that
loan
says
balance is
greater
less
than.
Is it? Yeah, that is greater than. Yeah, that is greater than.
So that doesn't make sense. Why is it doing that?
Did we need to save that file or anything?
Let's do this because I don't think. Let's just make sure. Okay. It's got to be this one then.
Oh, it's test case number 3 that's failing, and it's because that's why we skipped that. Because we weren't testing the rate anymore. So it won't really work.
Should I
It's not going
just?
to fail because there's nothing wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's just change. We have to skip that one
So should I just
because
kick
we
it?
don't have a test for the rate. Or just change it to test case to that 500,000 instead. Change that test case to 500,000.
Here, just get rid of it and change it to test case
Or
3.
you can just delete it. You could have typed it in. But either way.
Right? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, because this is negative because it fails before. Okay. Can I just tell me? It might be easier, I guess.
Let me go to it.
It's the one that's after the 500.
So you're on the
So it's 10,000.
so 1,000 for the
No,
or yeah 10,000 for the loan balance, and -1 for the extra principal.
Cool. Me. Oh. Everybody's gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are
Shannon.
you there?
Shannon muted herself. I can do it.
Sorry. Dealing with
Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah. Whoever's got it
So
open.
that's 20,000 for the loan balance. And 30,000 for the extra principal.
Cool. Good. Boom. Boom.
So now it's 0 and 0. And then the expected result is 0. And the last one's 25,000 and 25,000. And then the expected result is 3125. Hmm.
I wonder.
We could try the math again on that one. Could
There
it
we
be
go.
still? Is the rate the same, or is it switching it up?
It should still be the same.
Okay, so it was 25,000.
Hmm.
What did it say that it actually got?
Yes.
I can't see your screen.
Um,
What did it
said-
actually get?
It said, but was
That's correct. 25,625.
Yep.
That's what it should have been. We had that wrong in our thing.
Well, maybe that's
5,
another reason we got
625.
wrong.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so then once they're all passed, the next thing is to just commit and push it to the repository, and it makes a big deal out of never pushing if you've got a failed test for the rest of
Got
your
it,
team.
but-
Pick your booty.
Got it. Perfect. Does it say that? Push is good.
No,
So did
commit.
you
You
commit?
got to commit first.
Oh, I hate. Yeah.
We gotta say what we did. Team 6 or lesson 6 team assignment.
Or make sure you put the date.
Um,
Out of 24. I can't
Oh, yeah,
see
huh?
You robbed us of a day.
And
Lesson 6 team assignment.
Well, say what it is though. Added control layers. Or added control package, right?
where's our hard? Yeah.
And the banking control test. Or no, wait, what was this function we did?
Calculated
Calc
loan
loan payment
payment.
function.
Calc loan payment function.
Tests. And test, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know why I did those as capitals. There's either, but good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And commit and push.
Yep.
Pushing looks good. Got the U. Good to go. Finish. Boom, boom, boom.
Yay.
Okay, so don't turn it in yet because I want to talk to him
Is that it?
and see
Did
what he
we do
says
it
if
all?
this is good.
Yeah, that's it.
I think so.
That's not too bad.
Yep. The only thing we didn't do is there's a thing in there that teaches you how to troubleshoot it or debug it. So,
Debug it.
Yeah, maybe if you're
And you definitely want to go through that.
yeah with your
mine's-
individual assignment.
Mine's perfect. Mine will not need
Right.
any. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. That wasn't too.
So
that
I'll
wasn't
tell
too
you, if you
painful.
guys, are you guys planning to go to the meeting?
I am going to
evening?
try. I'm. It's a little scary because I'm in there trying to listen, and while I'm doing other stuff, but then he'll catch people off guard and ask people for volunteers, but not really volunteers. He just calls them people.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's
I have
okay.
to
I'm
go to
gonna
mutual.
Okay, well, I'll be there, so I'll let you guys know what he says. And
okay, I'll probably
can see it on the
stop
video
it
anyway.
at least for a little bit. Cool. So that's all
Okay.
good to go. I'm gonna do that, and cool. Well, that was. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, and that wasn't
Yeah.
3 hours.
Is that how long it
Right.
was?
Last time it
Last
was.
meeting.
Last time it was. This one wasn't too bad. We started at what, 11?
No.
Hour and a half? Hey.
Yeah.
Look at that
Not bad.
improvement. All right, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, just side note, you guys all get like the car? Did you guys go find a car? You guys taking a look or?
Yeah, we got one just the same year make and model as our last one, but this one had tons of upgrades. So
You got the same exact car? You
yeah,
guys must really like the car then. All right.
yeah, we shopped for a long time to find that one, and then I go total it.
How long do you have it?
What's that?
How long did you have that car?
2.5 years.
Oof,
Yeah, it was a 2015.
that's a little rough. Oh man. Oh well, I'm
Yeah.
glad everybody's good though. That's the important
Yeah.
part.
No one got hurt. Insurance paid the whole thing off, so it's
Oh,
all good.
nice. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I mean, I was like, that's pretty quick to just like get in a crash and then, oh, we got a new one. Good to go.
Yeah.
But that explains that. Well, good. I'm glad
Yep.
everybody's all set.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Nicely
thanks.
done. Yeah, I'll see you guys at class. I'll see you at class, and then I'll talk to you guys if we need any updates. I'll shoot you a message too if you guys. I think I pretty much kind of it does as as painful as it is sometimes typing because I don't know what I'm supposed to type. It does help me figure stuff out, so that should be good. I'll shoot you guys a message when I push my stuff up, and then just shoot me a message when you push your stuff up too. I'll always pull it and stuff, but just I might take a look too to see. I like to compare and contrast my code to you guys so I can try and stay in the same format.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.
All right.
You too.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.